Okay. What's up, Cosmic Fam? It's your girl Cosmic Jazz 222, and today I will be doing December horoscopes. Basically, what do you guys need to know for the rest of the year? We're about to end 2025, and it's so crazy to just think about it. So today I just wanted to do like some quick horoscope pulls. I didn't even plan this, to be honest, and honestly, I'm not even going to use any tarot cards. That's the crazy thing about this. I'm not going to use any tarot cards today. Just like all of my very thick oracle decks. I don't know why I felt pulled to do that, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm actually kind of excited because it's going to be a little bit unconventional. So I hope you guys do enjoy the reading, and I hope you please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate as it is a general horoscope reading. So, my advice, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use my readings as confirmation more than anything, okay? So, we're going to get into each zodiac sign. I would highly advise for y'all to look into not just your sun sign, but please look into your moon, your rising, even Venus. Or honestly, if you have any like stelliums in your chart, and that's basically more than three planets, I would say, in a specific zodiac sign, I would highly suggest for y'all to look at that sign. All right. Remember, be respectful. I know I'm going live, so let's get right into it. The timestamps will be at the bottom or in the comment section somewhere once I get to it. All right, so let's get into Aries. So, for anybody who has placements in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, hi guys, how are you doing, my fellow Aries? So, we're gonna see what you need to know for the rest of the year, basically, rest of December, how you're basically ending off the year. So, Aries, I want to first look into your energy, your emotions. What are you guys gonna be feeling for the rest of the year, or the rest of the month, I should say? Okay, so we got happy. And then the overall energy is trust. Interesting. Okay. And then the underlying energy is overwhelmed. Okay. So I kind of like this for you, Aries. Just based on your emotions, it looks like for the rest of the year, I think you guys are fairly happy with how 2025 played out, or at least you know better things are to come. So that's why you're in this relatively good mood for the rest of the month. And there's something about you trusting timing specifically. Now, for some of you guys, 2025 may not have been the best. However, for some reason, 2026, I'm hearing a lot of y'all feel as if it's going to be your year. Now, I want to make something very apparent. Y'all will have Saturn and Neptune transiting your sign for, I'll say, a couple years. So keep that in mind. Saturn is going to be disciplining you, okay? But at the same time, Neptune is giving you the sense of optimism and spirituality. So it's almost like you'll have a grounded sense of where you need to go and what you believe in. So I think there is a beautiful mixture here of keeping things realistic, but at the same time being able to dream. So I would say you guys are feeling pretty optimistic with what's to come in 2026. I feel like there's a lot of achievements heading your way, Aries. May not happen this year, but in 2026, you guys are almost preparing for some form of initiation, some form of acceptance, and just like changes, very positive changes, okay? But the most important thing is you're trusting timing. You're trusting divine timing. Okay. So I'm gonna just pull some random oracle cards just to see what else you need to know. So December looks, you're feeling pretty good. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think you're trusting, you know what also I'm getting? You're trusting yourself finally. You're trusting your own capabilities. And let me tell you something, once Saturn is done with all my Aries placements, I think you're just gonna feel more trusting and more certain about your own capabilities. And I think that's the positive thing about all of this. Okay. All right, Aries, what do you need to know? We have dreams and visions. Yeah, I'm getting Neptune is definitely going to be heightening your spiritual abilities, Aries. You're possibly having prophetic dreams. We have toxic work environment. Okay, let me see. Oh, Aries, are you some of y'all are not having the best work environment and you're having dreams about people's intentions, true intentions, or you're realizing something is happening in the background and it's possibly not best for you to get involved. So you're having some type of vision about what's about to transpire. Hi, welcome. I'm just doing horoscope readings for the rest of December. Okay, I'm not gonna take that's too many cards. Hello. Okay, we got the Wicked Witch. What the hell? What the hell is this? Someone might like Wicked. Okay, is somebody gonna see Wicked? Aries, are you guys seeing Wicked this month? Doesn't it come out this month? Somebody's favorite character is Alphaba. Period. Hold on. Okay, Aries, what do you need to know for the rest of December? Mm, breakup. Oh, okay. Okay, masculine. All right. Don't worry, Aries. I'm about to get into it. Struggle love. Interesting. And then we have God has a plan. So this is just tying back to what I was saying. You're trusting divine timing and you're also trusting yourself. Like I said, there's a lot of good things heading your way, Aries. Does it come with hard work? Yeah, you may have been putting in so much effort and you're just waiting for that breakthrough. I'm definitely getting you're on the right path. There is a specific plan for your life. You have a mission here. So continue to trust in yourself and also don't be afraid to take risk. Not I wouldn't say this month, but like in 2026, don't be afraid to make that jump if you get what I'm trying to say. Um, I do see for some of you guys, when it comes to love, I'm seeing you guys are initiating some form of a breakup. Some of you guys are not in the best relationship at the moment. Some of you guys are actually dealing with somebody who is a bit manipulative. That's what I'm getting with like Wicked Witch and the struggle love. And I'd also saw something about like energy work. So I'm not sure if you're a spiritual Aries or you're dealing with a spiritual person, but I'm definitely seeing you've been kind of like pulled to separate from certain people. If it's not love, it's just with people in general. This could be friends, this could be colleagues, family. For a lot of y'all, it is dealing with a work environment. There's a specific masculine. I'm seeing a masculine energy. It could be a Leo. I'm seeing a lot of Leo energy as well. There could be this masculine boss or a coworker that you need to be wary of. Keep your distance as much as you can. But I keep seeing Aries choosing to make a leap. So you could be either changing offices or you're actually leaving your job completely to find a better one. Okay. Also, Aries, if you're manifesting love, please do so without resentment because I'm getting some of y'all are single right now and you may have went through some tough experiences with love and you're wanting new love, which you do deserve. But if you're manifesting from a place of desperation or trying to prove a point to an ex, I would highly suggest you not do that because you're gonna end up manifesting something that is not good for you, like a person that literally embodies everything you don't want. When you want to attract love, you have to do so from a pure heart. You have to do so knowing exactly what you want. Don't manifest from a place of what you don't want, but manifest from a place of what you do want. Do you see the difference? I hope that's making sense. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a victory. So I just split my other deck. I'm seeing a wish being granted. Okay. Victory. Also, this looks like your sign, Aries. Victory. Victory and some endeavor. And then we have December. So, yeah, I keep seeing good news heading your way, Aries. So you've been waiting. That time is coming. You're going to hear some news in December, but then it's going to transpire in 2026. I mean, even getting your solar return is going to be very, very important. Yeah, look, news on the way. Okay, Aries, don't worry. If you've been waiting to hear back from either a job, maybe a school, maybe a person, you're going to get that news. I'm also seeing May being a significant month next year as well. Someone could be born in May. Okay. All right, let me get you a final message. Final messages, advice for Aries. I'm not trying to make these readings too long. Break up with toxic patterns. Interesting. So you might want to work with what's this? Malachite? This is green. This also deals with the heart chakra. So Aries, like I said, you're either breaking up with somebody or you're separating from someone, or you could be separating from an environment or even a toxic pattern. My final advice for you, Aries, have trust in yourself. If one of the things you've been struggling with is self reassurance or trusting your own capabilities, that is something you should work on in December and understand that you are the leader. I mean, you start the zodiac signs, right? You're the first zodiac sign in the entire cycle. So you're supposed to be the pioneer, the initiator, and you're also represented as the emperor in tarot. So you're meant to lead not just everybody else, but lead your own life. So make sure you're trusting your own gut. Things will play out because you're meant to initiate everything. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated. And I'll see y'all later. Okay. Now we're going to get into Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How are you doing? Put all the signs I used. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. Taurus, how are you? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are y'all doing? Or if you have a stellium in Taurus, definitely check that out as well. I'm not doing personal readings, unfortunately, tonight. I'm just doing horoscope readings. It's in the title. Thank you. Okay. Let's see, Taurus, what messages do you need to know for the rest of the year? What is your feelings, your emotions for the rest of the year? How's Taurus feeling for the rest of the year? You have surprised. Surprised about what? And then we have respectful. Oh, okay. So Taurus, you know what's so funny? I think you're gonna have certain instances happen where you're realizing people's true intentions towards you, and I'm seeing you being surprised by how much people respect you. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm seeing you receiving some form of a gift or a letter. You're receiving something. This can even be good news or some type of appraise. I'm hearing appraisal or approval. And you're realizing people really respect you in some way. I'm also getting there's one person specifically that you may not have been on good terms with. They're going to come up to you in December to basically express how much they admire you and how much they see you for who you are, and that's going to really surprise you. This could even be in a form of an apology, but this will shock you a lot. So don't be surprised if people are just like almost kneeling to you. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing in my mind's eye people kneeling. Like it's gonna be multiple people kneeling, and this is to represent admiration and them seeing you in all your glory. Okay. Okay, Taurus, I like that. So your cards are gonna be here. I'm also getting Taurus. Some of y'all might actually do fighting. Like you either do karate, taekwondo, kickboxing, could be like into those type of sports. And that's where I'm seeing the respect coming through. Okay. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know. I'm gonna pull from this deck. So I'm gonna be alternating between different decks. So don't mind me. We got Eclipse. This deals with temporary blocks, but things being revealed. It's like a major event that has been covered up, but now the truth comes out. All right, that's interesting. So I'm getting so much true intentions, true feelings get revealed, and it's going to shock you. We have hot air balloon. This is all about defying what is. I'm seeing ascension. So it's like you're feeling on top. I'm hearing pedestal, so it's like you're being placed on a pedestal in December. Okay. I'm also seeing a lot of fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be in your chart. Or maybe those are some signs that are approaching you. We have summer, so I'm seeing Leo. Okay, what does Taurus need to know? Innocence, playful, childhood, new beginnings. And then we have a yes. The answer is yes. So if you had a question, Taurus, the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. And then we have sword and scales, truth, justice, and balance. So what I'm getting for you, Taurus, there is some type of truth being revealed to you. And it's something you've been wanting to hear. I keep seeing other people for some reason. So it's almost as if there's been a situation that has been very confusing for you. You may not necessarily understand how people feel towards you. You've possibly been on defense mode, thinking certain people were against you, but then you're going to realize no, these people actually respect you, and it's almost as if you intimidated them. And that's why they may have been moving us weirdly or in a certain way, because they actually admire you so much. They don't want to cross you. You are intimidating, Taurus. However, when they get to know you as a person, you're actually very caring. A lot of y'all are mothers, or you guys are parents. That's for some reason that's being highlighted. Or maybe, Taurus, you're planning to have more kids or wanting to have kids. If you're wondering if you're gonna get pregnant, yes, that's a yes. If you're gonna have kids, yes. I'm seeing twins. I'm seeing Gemini. A Gemini is very important here. I'm also seeing you revisiting childhood, as in like revisiting certain memories and healing that. You guys are healing your childhood trauma through your own kids. That's for my Taurus who are parents. Okay, I'm seeing that in December. Hmm. Okay. What else does Taurus need to know? High vibration. So energetically, your vibration is heightening, and I'm seeing awareness. I'm seeing you being very grateful about your life. You surrendered already, and you're surrounded by a lot of love, and that's why I'm seeing a lot of respect coming to you. Yes, God has a plan for you. That's why. So Taurus, what you're gonna notice in December, your life is gonna take a bit of a turn, but in the best way. You're going to receive the answers you've been waiting on. It's almost as if those answers have been purposely blocked. And maybe a lot of y'all are readers, you're psychic, but for some reason, certain truths have not been revealed to you just yet. It's like you were supposed to be surprised about how things played out. And I think that's the beauty of life. We truly don't know, even if you are psychic or whatever. At the end of the day, we truly don't know what's going to uncover. We can just see from that glimpse of time. Things will be revealed to you, and you're going to notice the plan that's up ahead. Everything starts to make sense. There's a plan that will happen next summer. You're going to receive answers about some type of plan or event that will take place summer of 2026. This could even be within 3 to 6 months. What else does Taurus need to know? Ancestors coming through. I keep seeing a highlight on family and ancestry. Hmm. And then we have becoming the leader you're meant to be. Royalty, powerful, and compassionate. So it looks like Taurus, December, you're being initiated to a next position, a higher role. So if this is dealing with your job, for example, I'm seeing upgrades, I'm seeing a promotion. But in life in general, your life is being elevated. And that truth will be revealed to you. You will finally receive the yes you've been waiting on. I'm seeing rainbows are a symbol for you. I'm getting this was all promised. Whatever this achievement is or this upgrade has been promised to you. And I think the way it happens will be very surprising. It feels like other people are in it, like other people are involved with this plan to elevate you in some way. It's like you're receiving the crown, more respect coming to you, more admiration, and people following your lead. This can even be you you being like the head of household or something like that. You're leading the family or you're leading a community. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let me get an advice for you, Taurus. I hope that made sense. We have heal that broken heart, rhodochrosite. So maybe you want to work with this crystal. I'm seeing pink that deals with the heart chakra. So this kind of ties back to like your childhood, I'm getting, because I keep seeing kids. There's something about you healing a childhood trauma or a childhood wound. And I think if you had a very tumultuous family life growing up, there's something about you restoring balance in that area with your own family or with your own home. Again, take what resonates. You're healing family, you're healing ancestry, any ancestral patterns, generational patterns, you're healing all of that. And I do see you operating from love rather than pain. You operating from gratitude instead of lack. Does that make sense, Taurus? So I hope that makes sense for you. And then we also have rose quartz. Let your rose colored heart lead the way. So I'm also seeing, Taurus, your heart chakra is going to be opening up in December. And there's something promised to you that will be confirmed. And I think that's why you're going to be surprised because you weren't expecting this to come so soon. This could be dealing with matters of the heart specifically, or your idea of family. Okay, Taurus. So, with that being said, I hope that made sense. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, so next we got Gemini. Let me see. Gemini. Let's switch this out. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are y'all doing? How are you guys doing? Is there anything happening, Jim? Oh, y'all got Uranus. I'm not sure if Uranus is in your sign already or if it's still transiting into it, but you guys are going to have some form of a shakeup in your life. Again, depending on the house Uranus is transiting for you. But there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs. It might be a little bit chaotic. But anyways, let me see your feelings, your emotions in December. Oh no, that's too many cards. You guys are feeling all types of emotions. All right. We have a no. Wait, hold on. Gemini, are you avoiding? Why? I asked for feelings, but you're saying no. Okay, how I'm interpreting this, Gemini, I feel like you're trying to avoid some type of emotion, some type of feeling. It's almost like you're trying to numb yourself. What is it? Stressed? Oh, that's why. You're stressed and exhausted. Okay, Gemini. I see you very overwhelmed in December. Are you guys like trying to meet a deadline? Or maybe you're just dealing with a very stressful situation in life. So it's almost like you don't want to feel anything because you're so stressed out. Or maybe because you're so stressed out, you don't want to feel that emotion. So I kind of see you in avoidant energy, Gemini. Please take time to like take care of yourself because you don't want to get to a point where you just start blowing up, especially when people are around you. But yeah, you're under a lot of pressure in December. Let me know what y'all going through. Okay. Now let me pull some cards because I'm very curious what this is about. Okay, what's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Why are they acting like this? Listen, Gemini, I love y'all. I love all my Geminis. Okay. Justice always prevail. Oh, okay. We got the Justice card. Hmm. What's going on with Gemini? Network. It's okay to ask for help. Okay. We got investment pays off, reaping the rewards. Drop a bag, purchase. Oh, you could be stressed out about money, Gemini. Yeah, this could be like a big purchase. Maybe a purchase you weren't expecting. It's like, dang, I gotta drop this money. I gotta drop this bag on this. And we got God's plan in reverse. Oh, interesting. And then we got can't stop thinking about you. And then we have harmonious work environment. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So, Gemini, I do feel like some of y'all are dealing with a legal situation. So maybe you're stressed out about like the money aspect of it, or I'm not sure if this is like dealing with money, suing. Girl, let me know in the comment section. But what I can say is the best thing for you to do is network. You don't have to do this alone. That's what I'm saying with God's plan, but it's in reverse. I'm seeing the timing is definitely an issue here. You weren't expecting this thing to occur. Definitely network and gain insight from other people because you don't want to do this by yourself. Now, if it's not dealing with like money or anything legal, I just think that you're dealing with a situation that feels unfair for you. Like, you're trying your best to be fair or try to do things the right way, but for some reason, it's like you're getting the short end of the stick, and that's what's stressing you out. So, again, network with people, see if you can get another insight on your situation. Other people will be your best friend during December. Now, I would say a good thing about December, though, there is some type of goal that you invested in. This could even be a person. This could, yes, something you financially invested in. It does pay off, and maybe that's what you're stressed about. You don't know if it's going to work out. It will work out. I see you thinking a lot about that. So, no worries, Gemini. Whatever you've been investing in, you're going to see it's going to pay off. So, I understand your stress. Some of you guys are like actually studying for something. Yeah, I'm getting you're studying, and maybe you have to put in so much effort because, like, I understand. Sometimes I'm not good with tests. Like, you gotta put extra effort in order to ace that test. So, for some of you guys, if you're worried about that, you're gonna do well. No worries. I would say anything dealing with work, work seems pretty good, harmonious. Like I said, other people. The issue is not other people. The issue is like you being stressed out. Let me see. Can I get anything else for Gemini? Look, Libra again. So someone here is connected to the justice system or dealing with some type of legal situation. But I am seeing justice will prevail. Things will be set right. You just gotta network with the right people, I keep saying. 'Cause maybe you're not seeing the situation for what it is and you need to like gain another perspective. We have friends. Yeah, surround yourself with friends, contact people, build relationships. Don't isolate yourself in December. A Scorpio could be important. Oh, what just flew? We have repairman. Yeah, okay, okay. I like this. And then we got roadblocks. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's a blockage, there's some type of challenge, a barrier, something does not feel fair. You may feel like you're taking a step forward, but then 10 steps back. Let me just say, whatever issue you're dealing with, it will get resolved in December. But please try your best to breathe and understand that this is just a temporary situation. Contact people if you need to. Surround yourself with family, with friends. Put yourself out there. You don't have to do this alone. But I do see a solution to whatever this is, and things will definitely pay off. Yes, blockages may have happened, but there was something you were supposed to learn out of this experience. So I'm gonna give you guys a final advice, and then I'm gonna end your reading. I don't know, that's too many cards. Can I get one advice for Gemini? Okay, we have Alexandrite. Let your one-of-a-kind magic sparkle. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, your advice is to use your abilities, use your talents. Most importantly, the talent that's been highlighted is your networking abilities, your charm. There's something about like use your charm, use your wittiness, because you were born with intelligence for one reason. It's Gemini. I mean, you guys are very intelligent. You guys are very witty. Use that to your advantage. Use your charm, your ability to communicate. That is your gift. That is your strength in December. So make sure you're utilizing that. That's what's going to make you sparkle. That's what's going to bring you the opportunities or the solutions is through you communicating and not isolating. So with that being said, Gemini, I hope that made sense. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, interesting. We're getting some pretty, mixed messages so far. Okay, who's next? Oh, Cancer. Okay. Okay, Cancer, you're next. Welcome, Cancer. Anybody with Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, and the sign of Cancer, this one's for you. Let's see how you're feeling in December. What's the vibes? Mm, yeah, hopeful. Oh, okay, Cancer, look at that. Hopeful and then comforted. Oh, I love this for you. And Cancer, you still have Jupiter transiting your sign, so I think it kind of makes sense why you're feeling like this. So, Cancer, I see for the rest of December, you may be prioritizing nourishing yourself and just laying low, but I see you are planting seeds for the future. There is something specifically you're working on or you plan, you're currently planning, but you haven't told that many people about this. You probably didn't tell no one, not a soul. I'm seeing you comforted because you feel like this will actually work out this time or things will be in your favor. And honestly, you have every right to feel that way. So I see you in a relatively good mood and you're not stressing. That I think that's the most important thing. Compared to Gemini, for example, right? You're not going to be stressing. Like you know everything is going to happen in your favor. Like everything you want will come to you. Things will play out beautifully. So I really like that. That's really good. Okay. And you could be feeling inspired too. So I'm seeing a lot of ideas also. You guys are going to be filled with so much inspiration. I'm seeing someone writing like I heard a novel. Someone could be writing a novel, writing down their manifestations. You'll do well scripting, Cancer, especially if you have certain goals for 2026. We have monitoring spirit. You see, I think that's why you haven't told anybody about your goals. There's a reason why I said that. You got some people wondering what you're doing. Cancer, you may have been in hermit mode or you just haven't been on social media as much. You haven't been posting. But you got people wondering, like, what's next for you? We got struggle love. Yeah, we got prioritize your mental health. You have it's time for a new job, opportunities presented, many options. The world is your oyster. Okay, let's get a final. And then we have coming with receipts. Okay. Actually, what I'm seeing with this, I'm gonna put this over here because this makes sense. And then we have giving or receiving a gift. So, Cancer, I see you being taken care of in December. This could be like, for example, if you're in a relationship, your partner taking good care of you, or you have your friends taking care of you, your family. You're just gonna be feeling very nourished, but most importantly, you're nourishing yourself. So almost like because you're nourishing yourself, other people are nourishing you. It's one of those things. But something about your manifestations are being highlighted. You've been wanting either a new job or a new opportunity in your career. And I'm seeing you will be presented with multiple options. Now, will it happen specifically in December? I don't know. But I can say this will happen in the near future. Now, the crazy thing is, there's certain people. Now, when I see struggle love, this could mean like many things. I don't feel like it's struggle love in a sense where you're in a toxic relationship. Now, for some, if that resonates, then that resonates. But I just feel like maybe you and your partner, and maybe the people around you, there's just a bit of a rough patch y'all are going through. It's not because both of you are not on the same page. It's like either one of you, or maybe the both of you, are just going through a very tough moment in life. Maybe seasonally you're not feeling the best. Maybe you're a little bit more down around the holidays. That's pretty normal for a lot of people. So I'm just getting maybe you're struggling mentally. So that's why you have to prioritize your mental health. Make sure that is something you're taking care of. And I do see you doing that. Now, let me just go back to the monitoring spirits. Now, if you are wondering whether somebody is somebody you need to be wary of, yeah, you're gonna be receiving receipts about who's been watching you. Okay, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is someone stalking your social media account, but they accidentally like a story or like one of your posts, and then you get the notification that they did. Yeah, I feel like that type of situation might play out in December. Like you might find out, oh, I didn't know this person was stalking me. Like, what the heck? And that's your cue to block them, especially if it's somebody you don't want in your business. I'm also getting, I'm seeing a third party. You might be hearing from another person that there's another person watching you from afar. Because I'm seeing you being presented with receipts. This could actually be what this is, giving or receiving a gift. The gift could be receipts, so I'm just letting you know. Um, Let me see anything else. But overall, you're feeling pretty good. I don't worry about these monitoring spirits. Again, keep your blessings close to you. Keep your ideas close to you. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, definitely don't tell anybody about your plans. Once those things finally come into fruition and you're in it, yeah, you can share. But for now, keep it a secret because this is going to shock a lot of people. Yeah. Look, I just put the deck. We have you passed the test. Great job. You got an A. You're getting an A plus. Okay. Let me see. I want to pull from this one. Give me a second. Okay. Any other messages for Cancer? August. Okay, so the month of August is being highlighted. Something you planted in August will come into fruition, or someone you're dealing with was born in August. Maybe some of y'all are born in August yourselves. But you see how this looks like a full moon? So I'm seeing full moons are pretty powerful for you. I mean, you're ruled by the moon, Cancer, so I'm not surprised. Anything else for Cancer that they need to know? Okay, we have heartache over what you no longer have. You could be healing from a past heartbreak, and I think that's what the struggle of love is about. But I'm seeing whatever you're heartbroken about, it's going to get replaced, or a situation will occur that makes life a little bit easier for you. We have Peacock, beware of great pride. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing you've been struggling over a loss. This could be loss of a person, loss of an opportunity, but here's the thing. You're going to be met with more opportunities, so don't worry. Axe forces working against you. So that's why I keep seeing you being very isolated. So, Cancer, if I can give you any advice, continue to keep things close to your heart. Don't share what your next moves are. Let God work. And just know whatever struggles you're going through right now, things will improve. Can I get a final advice for Cancer? I do not know how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna try my best. Chalcedony? Girl, grab the mic and speak your mind. Okay. Okay. So I would say final advice, Cancer. If you want to call out somebody, maybe December will be the month to do so. Because I keep seeing you like you're saying, get out of my business. Like it's not your business. You don't need to know. Okay, so if you're noticing someone is constantly asking you about your plans or asking you about some type of subject matter, right? You have every right to tell them, like, hey, I don't want to talk about this. Can we stop bringing up this conversation, this topic? Please respect my wishes. So if you need to put somebody in their place, definitely do so. You have every right to do so in December. So I hope you have fun with that, Cancer. Now, I hope all that resonated, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay. All right. So the next sign is Leo. My Leos also love, and you know what? Let me just say this. I love every single zodiac sign. Okay. I don't understand why people, okay, maybe this is a message for Leo because it's coming through. I don't know why certain people always have like some type of grudge against a specific sign. Like I always see people say, "Oh, I can't stand Scorpios. I will never, I'll never get along with Geminis, or I know never get along with Leos." Like each sign has a shadow aspect. Like there's always two sides to every sign. Like there's the good and there's the ugly. We all got those aspects. So maybe Leo, maybe you're dealing with people who who dislike you because the fact that you're a Leo, which is so petty, but hey, it'd be like that sometimes. All right, let me get some emotions. How are you guys feeling in the December, the rest of December? We have grief, sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved, and then powerless. Leo, what's going on? Leo, damn. In prison, you feel trapped? Okay. Okay, Leo. Ooh, so you guys are ending off the year like this. Okay, so Leo, I feel like something may have occurred fairly recently. I'm seeing you like depressed. Like that's what this is giving, like seasonal depression. Like you're very depressed to the point where you feel like you can't make any moves. You can't even plan because you're just like very upset about some type of situation that transpired. Wherever this is, it took a hit to your ego. It it has made you feel almost inferior. Does that make sense? Like you have your hands tied. You feel like you can't make moves because you're in a very complicated situation. This could be with love, this could be with career, this could be with personal life or family, but you feel almost tied up right now. And it hurts you because you can't really do anything or you feel like you're unable to do anything at the moment. And it's just kind of putting you in a deeper hole. So this is something you're going to be kind of working out of in December. But let me just see. Wow, it's like, and I'm even seeing somebody curled up in their bed, not wanting to get up. Someone sleeping a lot. Leo, what happened? Leo, damn. Okay, let me get some cards for you. What does Leo need to know for December? Control freak, micromanaging. Mm, you have fake news. Okay. I keep seeing separation. Are you separate? Did something happen where you separated from either a partner or family members or maybe certain friends? Took a step back? Kind of feeling that. Okay, we have two fine. What else does Leo need to know? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. What the heck is this? Okay, I'm not taking those. That's too many cards. I don't like this. We have drop a bag. You're fired. Someone's losing their job. Oh, okay. hmm Okay. So, Leo, I kind of understand why you're feeling very down right now. Some of y'all, okay, career doesn't look the best. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe something happened recently, or maybe you know something's about to occur in the near future, like in December regarding your job. Either someone's getting fired or someone is somehow losing their job. I'm even hearing demoted. Someone gets demoted for some reason. This is out of your control, Leo. Now, if you're like in a company where there's been issues with, because I know this is happening in the United States, I'm not sure where everybody else is at in the world, but if you're in the United States and you're dealing with a industry that's impacted by, for example, the federal government, or it's just like whatever policies are being passed, there's been a lot of layoffs. Um, there's been a lot of people being released from their jobs. So you could be dealing with that type of situation right now, Leo, and you're kind of like again, when you lose your job, that stops your bag. Like that's your life. You know, how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to finance your necessities? So I completely understand that. Now, I would say though, I am seeing some type of energy work. Okay, take what resonates, Leo. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But I think some of y'all need to get blessed or really up your protection, your spiritual protection, because I am getting, I'm seeing evil eye. That's weird because like remember at the beginning of your reading, I was talking about people, certain people hate certain zodiac signs. I don't know. Can I get like any positive messages for Leo? Here's the thing, like you guys, You guys are fully capable, but you feel like you're under some type of control. Someone else is like controlling your emotions. That's what I'm getting. Scuba diving, going within observation, disconnecting. I would say, Leo, for the rest of December, take this time to disconnect. Okay, I think you're trying, what's happening here is you're being rerouted. Yeah, like the answer is no. The answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. So I think you're in a season right now, a very temporary season, where the path ahead of you is blocked because that path isn't for you. So let's say you lost a job, or let's say someone you really cared about wants to disconnect from you, or it's like a connection fails, or maybe there's issue with family. I'm getting that path has been closed off for a reason because something about it was unhealthy for you. I'm seeing the devil card in my mind's eye. So there's something very toxic here. Literally, you felt controlled. Okay, you felt controlled. There's a deeper meaning to the situation you're going through. I know you're feeling very depressed right now, Leo. That's totally fine. We all go through these types of situations, but you have to remember that when something does not fall through, it's because it was not for you. You weren't supposed to continue on this path. If you were to continue, things would have possibly transpired in a worse way. So be thankful and see this as an opportunity for you to reroute on a better path. But this will be the time for you to observe and disconnect and really figure out where you need to go, what your passion is. Because I split the deck and I saw something about pursuing your passions. So maybe the job you're at, for example, isn't what you're passionate about. Or maybe the person you're with, if you're in an unhealthy connection, maybe the passion isn't just, it's not there. Maybe you guys are incompatible and you're realizing it and someone is actually micromanaging you all the time. Like you feel controlled. Leah, the one thing about you, you're not supposed to be controlled. You're supposed to be the one flourishing and expressing yourself. You literally represent creation. You represent creativity and being confident, being flashy, flamboyant. You're not supposed to be repressed. I'm getting your light has been repressed with a situation. So you're supposed to figure out, okay, this didn't work out. I'm sad about this, but there's a reason. What can I do now that will best align me with the path meant for me? So that's what you're supposed to do. Lay low for the rest of December, regroup, and then try out a new path in 2026. The whole point is not to rush, because if you rush, you're not in the right mindset to rush anything. Take your time, Leo, please. I'm begging you. Okay. Yeah, spelt milk. I'm even getting some of y'all regret your actions. Like you feel like you made a huge mistake. You're not supposed to like ruminate about the mistakes. You're supposed to let this go. Just let it go. Whatever has happened in the past, it has happened for a reason. You don't need to be ruminating and keeping yourself stuck in the past mentally. Okay? Let me get an advice for you. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry this is going on. Damn. I'm so sorry. Let me get advice for you, Leo. What do you need to know? Ruby, you're the queen bee, honey. So you might want to work with Ruby. That could be a crystal for you. And we also have Jasper. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah. So basically, get your priorities in check, Leo, in December. This situation is unfortunate, but this isn't the end of the world. In fact, view this ending as a new beginning, because what you don't know is you got set free. Okay. You got set free from a very unhealthy situation. And I know losing is very hard to deal with. It hits your ego in different ways, but this is actually your freedom. I also want to mention, Leo, next year, you're going to have the South Node entering your sign. So you're going to be releasing a lot of unhealthy things. But at the same time, you're going to have the planet of Jupiter entering your sign. So it's like when you release what's no longer good for you, you end up embodying and embracing blessings. You end up getting blessed by that. So good times are coming, Leo, but take this month for the rest of the year to regroup. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates, Leo. You are the queen, okay? Or the king. Remember that. You are not defined by the situation. You will regain your spark, but just take it easy. Anyways, I'm sending you so much love, Leo, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Okay. Whew, Leo. Damn, all the Leos I know are going through it. It's that South Node. They're feeling the South Node energy already. Literally, every single Leo I know is going through something. It's okay, guys. I'm here. Your Aries bestie is here to support y'all. So keep that in mind. You guys are not alone in this. All right. Who's next? Virgo. Hey Virgo. How y'all doing? Virgo. So if you got Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or even a stellium, this message is for you. Virgo, hold on. Let me drink some water. Virgo, drink your water. Stay hydrated. Okay, nice. Okay, how's Virgo feeling? We have happy. Okay. Happy, you're feeling happy in December, and then we also have compassionate. Okay, Virgo. So you're funny. You're gonna be in a pretty good mood in December, and it's gonna be to the point where you want to give. Like you're gonna be very generous in December. So I see you giving gifts, like you're showing up for people. You're not really being isolated or antisocial. I actually see you wanting to connect with people, wanting to pay for things, wanting to like nurture others and being of service. So that's really nice. Some of you guys could be in like some volunteering opportunities, and that's going to feed you in so many ways. Like you're going to feel spiritually fulfilled by what you're doing for the collective. So if you're helping a lot of people in December, um, you're gonna receive some good karma in return because it's gonna make you feel really, really good. Okay. And you're gonna be feeling encouraged as well. So, okay, I like this. Plus, we're gonna be entering Capricorn season in Virgo. Capricorn is a fellow earth sign, so you're gonna be comfortable with that energy. Let me see what you need to know. I want to use this deck for you. Okay, what does Virgo need to know for the month of December, rest of this year? Oh, okay. So we have kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. We have an announcement. And then we have a dark man, dealings or relation with a man with dark complexion or hair. This could be someone you're dealing with in December, Virgo, or maybe this is you. Maybe you have these attributes. Okay. Let me see what else you need to know. We have, romance is in the air. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And then we have caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Interesting. So, what I'm getting for December, Virgo, even though you're feeling relatively good, I'm actually happy you're in that energy. But what I'm seeing in December, you will have to take like you're gonna have to take action on certain plans because I'm seeing some type of change happening. I don't know why, but this does feel like career, but this can also deal with home life. I'm seeing there's an announcement or some type of news heading your way, and is dealing with someone not being able to fulfill a promise or fulfill some type of plan. And I'm hearing, what's that, a siren? Yeah, I'm hearing a siren. So this could be like an emergency, like something happens out of nowhere and you have to shift gears. You have to be adaptable. You have to be flexible with your schedule. So something unexpected is going to happen in December and it's going to cause you to kind of adjust your plans a little bit. I don't see this being a major issue, but this is something to look out for on the horizon. What this is saying though is whatever situation that's changing in your life, it's temporary. Okay? It's not going to be a long-term thing. So this could be dealing with your job or maybe there's like I'm seeing somebody's house for example. Hmm. Like I'm seeing something needing to be fixed, like an accident. I'm hearing a burst pipe. So maybe a pipe ended up bursting and you need to like quickly handle that situation. It could be something like that. Or maybe there's movement, certain plans happening at your job, and you're going to have to be flexible with that. Maybe there's more workload, or maybe certain positions are changing. So you're going to hear this news. It could be coming from this man here. So make sure you are flexible in December, but it's not going to be a forever thing. So keep that in mind. I'm also seeing for some of y'all, you will be receiving some type of romantic gesture from someone, but I don't think this is someone you can trust necessarily. They don't have bad intentions. It's just they're very unreliable, and they don't really follow up on their promises. Like, they could be the type to try to ask you out, but when it's time for y'all to have the date, they don't show up, or they end up showing up very late. So the thing about you, Virgo, you're very punctual. Like, you are very specific, very much organized. This type of person will not be compatible with you. So just letting you know, just to save you the headache, be discerning with who, wants to take you out if you're single. Let's see, anything else for Virgo? It's all about the money, money maker. I would say money is going to be looking good for you in December. You're going to be really focused on your job. Okay, we got narcissists. It's all about them. This could be the person that's unreliable. It's like they want you to show up right away, but when you ask them to do something, they don't really move. It's like, oh, I'll do it on my own time. Yeah, you don't want that type of person in your vicinity. We have increased income, so I like that. So I would say, Virgo, maybe this is why you're really happy. You're gonna get some type of bonus or some type of promotion where your income's going to increase, or maybe you're finally starting a new revenue, or like starting something that will bring you new revenue. That's going to cause your income to increase. So more money's heading your way, Virgo. I mean, that's such a Capricorn thing to happen. So, okay, I guess that's something good. We like that. Let me get advice for you. Okay. We have Argonite. Home is where your heart is. You see, there's something about home. There's something about your home. Okay, Virgo, pay attention to your home. If there's like a crack or something, or you're hearing weird noises, make sure you are keeping up with your home maintenance. Maybe seeing something about like cleaning. Oh, this could be dealing with the winter time. Oh, okay. Virgo, for some of y'all, if you live in a very cold area, or maybe the temperature is dropping, pay attention to your pipes, because I keep seeing something about like it being frozen, and that ends up like causing an issue. Yeah, I keep hearing frozen pipes and then busted pipes. So pay attention to the plumbing in your house. Okay. But besides that, congratulations. More money is always good. So with that being said, Virgo, I hope it's resonated, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. If you hear noises, I apologize. It's just my family in the background. Okay. So we are at the halfway mark. So we went through half of the zodiac already. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do Libra. So if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or even a stellium in the sign of Libra, this message is for you. So Libra, we're going to see what you need to know for the rest of the year. Okay, let's get some emotions. How is Libra feeling in December? Oh, okay. We have worried. concerned and then unsure. Okay. Oh, Libra, you're gonna have to make a decision soon. You're gonna have to make a decision. So I think in December, you you're going to be a little bit doubtful about where your path is taking you, or you're unsure about what path to take in general. I am seeing your life is about to change in some way, and that's why you're a little bit concerned because you don't know how things are going to play out. There is a major decision I do feel you'll be making in December. If it's not in December, it'll be in January of next year. But it's like you're stuck in the middle. It could be like two good opportunities, but it's just like you're a little bit afraid of disappointment, so you're taking extra time to make this decision. But I do see you indecisive, and honestly, Libra, that's totally you. It's like you're trying to weigh the pros and cons, and you see the pros of each option, but at the same time, you know the consequences of each option. So it's like, oh, which is the lesser of the two evils? But it's not even bad options. It's just you don't know how your path is going to look like. Okay. So there's a major decision happening in December. Okay, let's see. What does Libra need to know for the month of December, rest of the year? We have Black Widow. This is dealing with warning. Okay, low vibration, poisonous, unexpected danger, twisted, betrayal, mm, bird cage. Oh, trapped, feeling controlled, codependent, the universe. Oh, I just heard breaking free. Oh, okay, Libra. This could be dealing with a relationship or maybe your job, a friendship. Take it how it applies. But it looks like you're kind of trapped in a situation right now, or you feel trapped. You feel like someone is very possessive over you, or you may feel like you're being held back. There is a decision you're going to have to make in the near future that allows you to break free. And that's what I'm seeing with the universe. This is in this deck, this is technically my card relating to God or divine intervention. So it feels like you're waking up to the fact that you're somehow being controlled in some way. Like someone is trying to like be overbearing, control your thoughts or control your actions, or even holding you back in some way. Let me get more information about this. Wheel of Karma. Oh wow. Karma, Dharma, cycles, divine intervention. Look, divine intervention, circumstances, blind justice. Oh, so what's happening is you're breaking free, but it's not just you breaking free, it's like you're being set free. Mm. Book burning, censorship. Yeah, you feel a little bit silenced, or people, I don't know, there's someone in your life that's not listening to you. It's like your words don't hold power. Okay, let me look more into this. What's this referring to? Person of air. Okay, so this could be you, Libra, or this could be a fellow air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone is very calculated. Scuba dive, so going deep. Practical tools, being prepared. And then we got forked road. So again, you're making a major decision. Do I go left or do I go right? The beautiful thing about this is you have free will. There's different possibilities. I think Libra, the main thing about December is you need to be set free. You need to leave. Yeah, I keep saying you need to leave. It doesn't matter what decision, what path you take. The whole point is you're not supposed to stay where you're at. So it looks like there's going to be an opportunity presented where you're leaving an old situation. This could be an old job, this could be a relationship, maybe it's an environment, but you have to move a certain way because I keep seeing somebody very possessive of you. This could be like a boss not wanting you to leave or trying to hold you back, or this could be a partner who's not the best for you and they're trying to hold you back from accomplishing your goals. This could be a friend trying to stop you, family members trying to like convince you to not take that leap of faith or make that decision. But the thing is, Libra, you do have the South Node. Oh no, you used to have the South Node. I'm sorry. Okay, where's the South Node at? Virgo. You could have Virgo placements. Maybe that's why I'm picking up on South Node energy. But there's something about you need to release. Okay, you need to release. Let go of what this is. Even though you may feel trapped, you're going to have an opportunity to set yourself free. And that's the decision you're going to have to make. This is all divinely timed, divine intervention. You will be presented with the tools or the keys to get yourself out of the situation. And I've seen you being very strategic. You have to move strategically. But those opportunities will be given to you. I think some of you already have the options open. It's just you have to decide which path you want to take. Okay. Let's see. Get back to the basics. So start planning. I'm also getting if you are unsure about what decision to make, simplify it. Try not to overcomplicate everything. Compliments from an admirer. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So again, you have to move strategically. Someone's behaving stupidly. Okay. So yeah, there's someone specifically you have to be very careful of because I keep saying possessive, like someone's possessive over you. And I get it because, you bring a lot to any situation. If it's a relationship, if it's a work environment, you have a lot to give. You are very gifted, very talented, and you bring a lot to the table. So I see you being in high demand, but where you're at right now, you have to leave. So December, what decision do you have to make? Your decision should be to leave. Take it as it resonates. And I know you're worried about how this will play out. Do what's best for you, Libra. You need to stop worrying about how others feel because it looks like they're not really thinking about your own well being. So, stop with the people's pleasing for once. And, take it from Aries. Be a little bit selfish. I think that's what this is saying. Be a little bit selfish because you've been too caring this whole time. Okay. Now, let me get you some advice. Also, whoever you're dealing with, they're very stupid. Like, and the thing is, they're stupid and you're intelligent. So there's a difference there. Anyways. Okay. So your card for December is Aquamarine. Surf the waves of your heart. So your advice is to follow your heart, Libra. If you're not happy where you're at, if you know you need to grow, you need freedom, you need expansion, take that path. Even if it's very uncertain, even if it feels almost foreign to you, that's that's the path you're gonna have to take. This also deals with the throat chakra because I'm seeing the color blue. Don't be quiet. Okay, don't be quiet regarding your needs. You have to speak up. Because I know some of y'all you guys want to bite your tongue. You don't want to like complicate things or offend anyone, but you're going to have to. You're going to have to ruffle some people's feathers because they're not considering your own needs. So make sure you're speaking up. All right. I hope that resonated, Libra. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay. Okay. So we got Libra. Libra's done. Next is good. Oh, no, not Pisces. It's Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. My bad. Scorpio, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or stelliums. See how's Scorpio feeling in December for the rest of the year? Don't do that. Hold on, hold on. Discourage. And then we have curious. Interesting. So, Scorpio, you're kind of funny. I like this. So, it looks like you're not feeling that confident in yourself regarding a situation. And maybe you've been dealt with some setbacks or delays, or maybe there was a failure, because that's what I'm getting. There's been some type of failure, or you're just feeling very discouraged regarding life in general. This could be with love, feeling discouraged with love, feeling discouraged with your career, your family life, your friendships, or maybe your own personal capabilities. What I do like about this December, you're going to encounter some type of situation or thought that brings out your curiosity. It's like, yeah, I failed. Yeah, things didn't play out, but what is this new thing? I want to see what this is. So I kind of see you very curious in December and stepping outside the box, because whatever you're doing right now doesn't seem to be working. So you're kind of looking for a bit of a getaway or some other form of inspiration. And I actually think this will be good for you. So it's almost like you're receiving divine insight from a place you least expect, or some type of guidance or opportunity from a place or person you least expect. It's not what you usually go for or what you would usually do. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And I think that is the gateway for you for things to finally move in the right direction. Okay, I'm hearing you're opening Pandora's box. So it might feel a little bit chaotic because you don't know how it's going to play out. I'm even getting you're trying out a new skill and you may not get it right away, but with more practice, it'll work out for you. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Scorpio needs to know. Okay, we have sacral harvesting. Prioritize health. Oh, interesting. We're going places. So we got the chariot showing up. We have no contact. Control freak. And then we have ain't on your level, period. Overall energy is take that leap of faith. Okay, I like this. All right, so mind you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, Scorpio, and I'm be honest. I'm be honest. With sacral harvesting and prioritize health, if you are active, like sexually active, and maybe you are, curious about multiple people, or maybe you're interacting with multiple people in that way. Or if that's not the case, maybe there's someone specifically you're sharing your sacral energy with. I would highly advise you to get checkups regularly, especially if you're dealing with this person. Make sure your your sexual health is on point, because I'm seeing somebody feeling sick or feeling out of it. It doesn't have to be due to an actual illness. And mind you, I'm not a doctor yet, but I'm seeing someone not feeling the best. It might not be a physical ailment, but an energetic one. So make sure you are being very discerning and very careful with who you're sharing yourself with, because I feel like there could be someone who's leeching off of you in that way, and you need to make sure you're not having any leeches on you. For some of y'all, this is someone you are not in contact with. So I'm getting like a situationship or someone you're off. It's like on and off again. I'm also seeing like an FWB. If you know, you know. Anyways, now going back to discouraged and the curiosity, I would say December, when it comes to other aspects of life, I do see progress, and it's because you are taking a leap of faith. Okay, taking that leap of faith. Like I said, if something is not working out, there's a reason for it. I do see like a new hobby or a new opportunity being presented to you. Don't be afraid. to explore that option or explore that path. Even if this is like a person, someone who is not really your type or the ones you don't usually go for, maybe you'll see some changes. And I'm seeing that. So there's going to be progress, unexpected progress in your life. It could be any area of life, and it's going to bring you some form of fulfillment. I'm also seeing that where you're being led, it's going to place you at the top. I'm hearing a better candidate or like the top candidate. So yeah, I'm seeing like positive movement in that case. But you have to take that leap of faith. You can't just do things within your own comfort. You have to do things differently. Yeah, you have to do things differently. Now, with control freak, I don't see this as a bad thing. I see this as you being very controlling over who has access to you or how your health is. So pay attention to your health, Scorpio, and not just dealing with this, but in general. Make sure your health is good overall. Okay, let me see. Anything else Scorpio needs to know? Let me get some like additional cards. Don't don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So this is saying like don't be discouraged by the hiccups or the failures you dealt with. In fact, you're supposed to go at it a little bit stronger or do things like I said differently. This is not a time to think about like your weaknesses. Okay, we all are not good at certain things. Some things don't work out for us. However, it's not the end of the world. If more opportunities or a new thing shows up, don't back down from it. Like, explore it. Be courageous, confident, and curious. You will be surprised where that leads you. Target a goal oriented person. This is relating to your goals. I'm saying you're going to hit a target. But I'm also hearing the phrase, what was this from a movie? It's like if you don't shoot at anything, you're not going to hit the target or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. It was from a movie. It's like you won't hit anything if you don't aim or if you don't shoot, at least. Okay. So it's like put out whatever you can until it sticks. And whatever sticks is where you need to go. It's going to shock you how it is, though. Okay. Not unsuccessful plans. And then we have triumph over troubles and obstacles. So I do see a good outcome with all of this. Yes, there was an unsuccessful plan. Yes, there may have been a failure, but step out of your comfort zone, Scorpio. You have the power. You just got to be more curious and more adventurous. Take something from Sagittarius. Like, you just jump into it. Okay. Let me get an advice for you. Advice for Scorpio. Final advice for Scorpio. Okay. And then we have Amethyst. So you may want to work with Amethyst. Funny, your card, I intentionally used purple. So maybe purple. I'm seeing the crown chakra and third eye. So follow your intuition. But it says it's all groovy, baby. So this is just saying don't worry. Don't worry about unsuccessful plans or you not succeeding. Like I said, be curious. Make things fun. Try out new things. Date new people. Explore. December will be a perfect time for you to explore, Scorpio. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that's your message. I hope that resonated, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay. Scorpio's done. Now we have Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? So we still are in Sagittarius season. So happy birthday to all my Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and even Stelliums. Hope you guys have a amazing solar return season. Now let me see what y'all need to know for the rest of December. Excuse me? Sag, what are you angry about? It's your birthday season. What is going on? And then we got confident. Angry and confident. Interesting. Okay. So, Sag, okay, this is like two opposite energies. So, on one end, you're feeling very confident about an endeavor or something you are pursuing. I see you took a leap of faith or you're currently jumping into an experience and you're confident about that. I do like that. You know, you're not doubting yourself, you're not doubting your intuition or the decisions you make. So that's really good. I like that. And I'm also getting you are receiving a lot of attention. You're receiving a lot of love, but there is something that is angering you. Like you're just like, out of all things, it feels like an inconvenience. We're gonna see what this is about. Okay, we're gonna see what exactly you're angry. Girl, what? I heard a wrench in your plan. It feels very inconvenient. It doesn't feel like a bad thing. It just feels annoying, but it angers you because everything else is going well. But for some reason, this one thing, this one aspect of life is just a little bit stubborn. Mm. Oh, black magic and spell work. What is this? I put a spell in? What is this, Sash? I don't like how this card keeps coming out for majority of the signs. Control freak. Okay. We have Why You So Obsessed With Me. You know what song I'm channeling right now for you, Sag? I'm channeling Don't Kill My Vibe by Kendrick Lamar. And then we have Complete Upheaval. Oh, we got the Tower. Oh, so ooh. Mm. Sag. Oh, you got somebody obsessed with you. What? Hold on. What in the world? They are for the streets. Oh, is this a love reading? Or so hold on. Sag, what is going on? Hold on. Oh. Revelation plus the truth, and then heated arguments. And then we also have all in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. Secrets to be uncovered. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Sag. Okay, you are about to take a resonates. You are about to find out who's been obsessing over you and the things they're doing behind your back to have some form of control over you. So this could be a love situation. For some of y'all, it's not even someone you're dating. It's someone you're not even dating. It's someone who's like really into you. Maybe you rejected this person, or mm, maybe you're just not chasing them and they don't like that. Now, the reason why I'm seeing you angry is because someone, it does not go resonate with everybody. So please take what resonates. Someone may have been doing some energy work on you to get you invested, but I'm getting the spell, the spell backfired, or yeah, it backfired. This energy work backfired, and you're gonna find out about it. And I've seen you very upset and angry. It's like, because the thing about you, Sag, you need your freedom, and you literally represent free will. You're all about ethics, morality, um, you know, a moral compass, but you're also dealing with liberation and freedom. The thought of somebody trying to control your free will is going to really piss you off. Now, this really doesn't have to be spell work per se. It could be someone just trying to manipulate your life or manipulate certain outcomes to have you codependent on them. And thing is, Sad, you're showing up very confident, really free and liberated. And for someone to try to control you in a certain way is really going to piss you off. So if you've been wondering why you've been emotionally unregulated or you just been feeling so out of it, you're going to realize who the culprit is. Mm-hmm. For some of y'all, this is dealing with love or a romantic situation. For others of you, this could be family. But I'm saying whoever this is, they're no bueno. Let me just put it that way. They're no good. Let me see. Wow, I was not expecting this. All I can say is what's done in the dark comes to light. I see you giving them an ultimatum, and you're gonna realize how obsessed they are with you. Damn, you got people obsessed with you. Look, spear, heartache over what you no longer have. I'm seeing this person is upset or scared of losing you. They don't want to lose you. So they're trying everything they can to keep you. This news will be on the way. You're going to find out about this because you don't deserve to be controlled. That's the crazy thing about it. Wow, this just popped out. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So let's say theoretically someone is doing energy work on you. It backfired for a reason. You are highly spiritually protected. Like you have a strong angel around you. I'm seeing whoever this is, they are a sacred harvester. They leech off of people. They are an energy vampire. They need supply. And the thing is, you were possibly the biggest supply out of all of them due to your light, your confidence, your essence. And, some people, they just can't handle rejection. They can't handle you putting your boundaries down. So they try to control you in different ways. But they're forgetting you have a strong, energetic team. Well, they're going to have to answer up to the Most High if they're doing all that. Yep. Look, great person. They're going to be the ones suffering, not you. Continue to live life confidently. But they could be born in October. So it could be a Scorpio or Libra you're dealing with. Or maybe this transpired in October. Anyways, don't worry about this person, Sag. I would say if you are worried about this, do some spiritual protection, pray. I would highly suggest, like, if you are Christian or you read the Bible or you love using Bible verses, I would highly suggest praying Psalms 91. That's a whole spiritual protection prayer. So if you feel called to do that, go ahead. Or if you have your own spiritual protection prayer, do that as well. And block this person. You're gonna find out who this is. Some of you already know. That's the thing, Sash. You already know. You already know who this is. Anyways, I hope that resonated. Let me do some advice. Final advice for you. 10-10. You're gonna be closing out this cycle with this person. Oh, so two cards came out for you. We got Moldavite, Buckle Up, Buttercup. Oh, yeah, because I see you unleashing hell on this person. Like you and then we have Grab the Mic and Speak Your Mind. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all might want to get Moldavite or you do have Moldavite, and that's why you're seeing all this being revealed to you. But you're about to shake the table. I'm seeing the table's about to be flipped on this person. They're gonna receive some heavy karma for trying to do this to you. But I see you like really cussing them out. So, okay, Sag, if I can sum up your December, you're about to cuss somebody out because they really try to play it in your face. Playing your face and play with your freedom. Have fun, Sag. If you're gonna do this, have fun. Like, make sure you're enjoying cussing them out. This what type of advice is this, girl? Listen, if you have to, you do what you need to do, Sag. Because like, why are they doing this? They really thought. Girl, bye. Anyway, Sag, let me know. I want to hear y'all stories. Let me know. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, Sag. Have a good night, rest of your night. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on their souls. Cause what? Anyways, hi Capricorn. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are blessed, doing well. We are about to enter your season, so happy early birthday to all my Capricorns. Shout out to the Capricorn suns, moon, rising, Venus, even stelliums. How y'all doing? Let me see how December is gonna look for you. Girl, Capricorn. Not you Now you're waiting for the year to end. I mean, that, I get it. I get it. But then the over energy is respectful. Okay. So for the rest of 2026, I mean, 2025 and the rest of December, um, you're just gonna be present, I guess. Like, you're just gonna be. Do you have any plans, Capricorn, besides just like the same old, same old? Because I see you bored. Like for the rest of December, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I would rather have life be a little bit boring instead of chaotic. So for you, Capricorn, I just see you being stuck in a routine. I would say people do respect you, like at your work, your friends. So I see you minding your business. Let's put it out. You're gonna be minding your business, but you're gonna be bored as hell in December. Not the best, but not the worst. It's okay, I guess. But you're just gonna be really disconnected and disinterested with things. Maybe you're just waiting for 2026 to come around. So you're just like sitting tight and just waiting for the days to pass. Honestly, mood. So we're going to see what else you need to know for December. What else does Capricorn need to know regarding the rest of December? We have still, refinement, taste, purifying. We have no, uncertain. Hmm. And then we have yoga, constellation, and then within a few weeks. It's interesting, Capricorn, because I don't really see anything major happening in December, which again is not bad. Like, that's not a bad thing at all. It just seems like you need to switch up your schedule a little bit. Like, if you're noticing you're stuck in a routine, and uh, the reason why I am getting uncertainty though is because you do want more for yourself. Like, you want to experience life differently, but maybe you just feel so stuck in your routine that you're uncertain how your future is going to be. It's like the only certain the only certainty you do have is your schedule and nothing else. It's just like, okay, I'm just passing the time. The advice here, Capricorn, is to make some changes. Um, do some self-reflection. That's what I'm getting with yoga. Make sure you're resting. If you truly have no plans for December, the best thing you can do is rest. Do some self-care. Take time alone, balance yourself, recalibrate. I'm also seeing something about constellation. This is dealing with networking, organizations, being around people. I see you not wanting to go out as much, but if you don't want your December to be boring, don't turn down a invitation. I do see something about like going to the bar or going out for drinks, wine testing. I'm even seeing in my mind's eye, like, the holiday festivals they're having around like your cities, your local town. Maybe that's something you want to do just to switch things up so you can have something to look forward to. Okay. But overall, December looks boring for you. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think. Let me see. Let me just get. Is there anything else Capricorn can look forward to? You're just gonna be mind your business, choosing to be alone. I'm not gonna tell you that too many cards. Actually, no. I want to use this other one. This other deck. I think your connections with people will be fine for the most part. Like, I see you being really respected. People looking up to your advice or your knowledge. We have dog barking. My bad. My pronunciation. Girl, pronunciation. Is that how you say it? Girl, okay. Guys, I swear I'm educated, but like, listen, this whole day I've been like mispronouncing words. You didn't hear that. Anyways, dog barking. Advice from a friend. Maybe that's you, Capricorn. Maybe you're like having issues talking, or maybe your mind is just so cloudy. Anyways, I'm seeing a friend reaching out to you to like hang out or try to give you some advice. Maybe again, connect with people. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So I would say if you do want some type of growth, do some yoga or like focus on your spiritual practices, meditation, journaling, maybe even learning more about spirituality or religion in general, like just learning something new. That can help you pass the time if you're waiting for the year to end. We also have love. Oh, we have love. Hmm. Temporary problems. Maybe you're dealing with some temporary problems with love. I'm also seeing there could be a friend. There's a friend that's going to give you a very good advice regarding your relationships. If you're in a relationship or not, doesn't matter. But I'm seeing there could be a problem with your connections, or you just having issues dating, or maybe you're bored with dating. I see a friend or someone close to you giving you some pretty good advice, and it's going to help you contemplate, reflect on your perception of love and relationships. And I think that's going to help you be on the right track, be more aligned with your connections and who you're dating. Because, yeah, I would say that would be the one thing. But the thing is, it's not bad. It's not like a huge issue. That's why I keep seeing you bored. Maybe like love is lackluster. Maybe your relationship is just, hey, we're just here, we're just companions, but maybe work or your routine is taking away your attention. Capricorn, just rest for the rest of the year and do something a little bit different here and there. Switch up your schedule. That's all I can say. Yeah, I keep seeing a friend. Like, there's gonna be friends trying to reach out to you. Pleasure with a close friend. Oh my gosh, not the whole deck falling. Disrespectful. Give me a second, Capricorn. Okay. Now let me get you some advice. Advice for Capricorn. We have rose quartz. Let your rose colored heart lead the way. So this is saying, do things that bring you joy, especially if life seems so mundane and purposeless. Do something different, something that will feed your heart. So this would include being with people, socializing, being with friends, even having phone calls. Like even like a simple FaceTime or video chat will help brighten up your mood. Okay? Things like that. Um this even talks about going out more and dating as well if you're single. If you're in a relationship, do something to spice things up. Like go on dates with your partner or your spouse, whoever it is. Maybe plan something spontaneous. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could just be for y'all to get away for the holidays. Okay, it could even be like y'all go to a cabin or Airbnb in the mountains. I'm just giving you guys some examples. Or like going ice skating, trying out a new coffee shop, or going to the library. Just doing something. Like you don't gotta be in the house, Capricorn. That's what I'm trying to say. House, work, school. You don't have to do all of that. Do something a little bit different. Okay. With that being said, I hope that resonated, Capricorn. I'm sorry I didn't get anything else, but honestly, I think that's a blessing. It's a blessing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Okay. We got two more signs and we're going to be all done. Wow. I think tomorrow or maybe Sunday. I don't know how I'm feeling. Uh I might do a live for the horoscopes regarding love specifically. Let me know if you guys want that. I'll probably post it before you guys can even comment, but I might do a love section of this some other day. Okay, Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? Um, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a stellium in Aquarius, this is for you. How are you guys doing? Y'all got Pluto in your in your sign right now, tearing it up. Lord have mercy. But also Aquarius, sooner or later you're gonna have the North Node in your sign. So be prepared, be excited, because it's gonna be about you. It's gonna be about you pretty soon. All right, let me see. How is Aquarius feeling in December for the rest of December? Oh, okay. Unfulfilled. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, what's going on? Dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless, and then we have inadequate, worthless, incompetent, ill-equipped. Oh Lord. Okay, so dang, so you and okay, Aquarius. Some of y'all have Leo placements. I would suggest looking up Leo's reading or take a peek at it because I feel like y'all are sort of marrying each other in some way. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Take what resonates. But anyways, there's something happening in your life, Aquarius, where because you feel incapable or you're not equipped or you don't have the resources, is almost causing life to be unfulfilling. Some of y'all don't know what to do with your lives, like you don't know your path or what your purpose is in life, and that's caused you to feel inadequate because it's like, dang, I got all these talents, I have all this potential, but yet I'm not putting any use to it. I'm not making use of my talents. I'm not making use of my gifts and abilities. So you feel purposeless or incomplete regarding your life path. I'm also getting, especially with career, you don't know what career is best for you, or maybe you are working at a specific job, but it doesn't feel like it's what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to do more, but you don't know what that is. So I think you're trying to figure out your purpose in December. But that wound, that void is going to be very much heightened in December. I think this is supposed to prepare you for the North Node entering your sign because the North Node deals with destiny and life purpose, Aquarius. So I think this energy you're feeling is a result of that transit about to happen. And you're going to see a lot of changes happening when that time comes. This will happen in 2026. But overall, you're feeling inadequate. You're not satisfied with how life is, and it looks like you've been trying. You genuinely been trying, but it's just not working for you. So let's see what you need to know. What does Aquarius need to know regarding December? So we got this card has been coming out with so many signs, but it showed up reverse for you. You are in alignment, universal flow. Oh, okay, so that's a good. I like that. No, that's too many cards. High vibration, narcissist. Mm, can't stop thinking about you. Anti-hero, spiritual but still got shadows. Okay. And then we have gossiping and talking ish. And then we also have the star, which, in tarot, you rule over the star energy. So I do feel like some of y'all are in the spotlight. I'm seeing social media. Maybe you're going to get a boost in social media followers. But December seems to highlight your own spiritual path, but or if it's not spiritual, it can be personal growth in individual journey. What I'm seeing is despite you feeling inadequate and feeling like you're not leading life with purpose, funny enough, you are in alignment. That's the thing. The best thing for you to do in December is to prioritize mindfulness and your spiritual health. And that will impact your emotional health, and this will give you some sense of purpose. So I don't feel like you're in a bad place right now. You just feel a little bit stuck. I want to tell you, you're not stuck necessarily. You're just in a season of self reflection. Okay, I'm going to get into what this is, don't worry. But you're gonna realize in December, Aquarius, there are some things you do need to work on. Like you are spiritual. A lot of you guys who are watching this are very spiritual, but you got some shadow attributes to work through. Okay. This is saying like you have a good heart, but there's some things you have to work through. You're very talented, but you just don't know how to really use your purpose. You're an anti-hero. And I think anti-heroes are the most complex and interesting characters in any story. And I feel like that's you. You kind of fit outside the box, Aquarius. That's what you do. You're different. You're not supposed to fit in with the norms. So it's like you're trying to embrace that side of you. You're not really on a linear path per se. You're not supposed to follow the path of everybody else. You're supposed to create your own path. And I think that's why you feel a little bit inadequate because you don't know what that path looks like. You know why? Because no one else ventured on that path like you will. So you're going through this blindly, but that's the fun in it. This is saying that you have complete autonomy over the path ahead because no one else has is doing this. No one else is doing it like you. So I'm seeing a lot of with your life purpose, you're actually meant to do multiple things. So if you feel pulled in different directions, it'll be interesting to see you pursue both paths simultaneously. Yeah, I'm seeing number two for some reason. It's not one path, it's multiple paths, but at the same time. Dang, okay. Now I would say Aquarius, I think what's contributing to this unfulfillment is there's a person in your life who's kind of making you question everything. They try to like control you in some way, but they have no control over you. Like they'll try to do certain things to manipulate or influence your decision making, but you're not supposed to follow this person. It's weird. I don't know who this is, but be mindful of any narcissists in your life if you are aware of them. Distance yourself. I think that's what you need to do because they're kind of like feeding you those narratives that you're inadequate and you're not inadequate. You just need to figure out how to apply your skill sets and talents. There's someone that could be so much in your business. Like, start to do things by yourself, do things individually. Don't share your next plans or your next steps. Okay. Let me see if can I get anything else for Aquarius? Let's make up. Shield, defensive, protect, block, being prepared. So there's something about you blocking off negative thoughts, blocking off narratives that you keep feeding yourself about your inadequacy. I'm also seeing you shielding yourself from certain individuals that try to like make you question your worth. We have sap, resources, needed materials, nourishment, life force, physical health. Diamond, creative force, faithfulness, purity, and multifaceted. So, okay. And then gavel, pay attention, serious situation, and important decision. Also, offer accepted. Okay. So I don't really see a resolution to this energy in December, Aquarius. Not yet though. Not yet, at least. I would say your main goal for December is to protect your mental health and protect your energy from people or even thoughts that try to bring you down. What I am seeing you need to focus on is reaffirming that you have all these talents, playing around with these talents and these abilities, and reflecting on what is in alignment with you and your capabilities. I would say diving into your creativity will help a lot because a lot of you guys are very creative. Even the ideas you have are going to be groundbreaking. You're meant to set trends, and that's what's beautiful about you. You know, the thing is, I told this to Leo. Leo is meant to create, meant to be flashy because I mean, the mantra for Leo is I create. Leo rules over childhood. So this is when we're the most creative, the most imaginative. For you, Aquarius, you mirror that energy also, but it's in a context of not really self expression, but to set trends, to be the inspiration for many people. So during this time, Tap into your creativity and see where that leads you. Come, whatever crazy ideas you have, start entertaining those ideas because you're going to realize how much like manifestation power you really have. You just got to be in the right mindset. I would say affirmations will be very helpful for you in December. And I'm even seeing creating a vision board for 2026 will be amazing. I do see that you will get serious about your goals and the path ahead. But right now, if you don't come to that solution right away, that's completely fine. Try your best to play around with the ideas you have and the plans you want to set into place because you have the skill sets, you have the vitality and the energy to do so. You just don't realize how abundant you really are. Once you tap into that and realize it, you're going to see things shifting for you completely. So your mindset is what's shifting. You're going to realize how much you are in alignment. You're going to realize how much you're spiritually flowing and all of that. So be easy with yourself. Okay. I'm going to get you a final advice. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's not really clear what the message is. It feels more internal. So December feels like a more internal month for you, if that makes sense. Okay, that's too many cards. Can I get one card for Aquarius? No, that's too many cards. But I would say this card is standing out the most to me. I just saw 111, so that makes sense. Iolite, calibrate your inner compass. So, yeah, I think this is for you. Calibrate your inner compass. So, what you're supposed to do in December is follow what feels right for you. Your own inner compass. Don't let any outside influences try to steer you on a certain path, especially when it comes to people. I keep saying you need to protect your energy, protect your thoughts, protect your plans, protect your heart, and don't let the noise distract you because I'm seeing other people will be distracting you. So I see you isolating and figuring this all out on your own. And it's like you need to trust your intuition throughout this because you just don't realize how much you hold, how you're multifaceted, how you have all these ideas that can really bring in abundance for you and will give you a sense of purpose. That's something you have to figure it out on your own. But don't try to rush the process. It'll come to you as needed. Okay. So with that being said, Aquarius, I hope that somehow resonated. And besides that, I mean, December doesn't look crazy. It's just more of an internal battle you're going through. Just get creative. Be fun. Do your hobbies. Anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. Okay. Now we got Pisces. Finally, Pisces ending off the zodiac. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or stelliums. This one's for you. How are y'all doing? Y'all got the North Node transiting your sign right now, and it'll eventually end or transit out of it. How are you guys feeling with that transit? You know, you guys were being fueled by the North Node, so I'm hoping y'all got a lot done during this time. And y'all also got Saturn. Saturn and Neptune have been like going back and forth at the later degrees. So I know y'all been going through it, Pisces, but that's going to come to an end soon. So rest assured. Let me see how you guys are feeling in December. Resistant. Okay. Why am I hearing you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink? And then we got receptive, open, accepting, welcoming. Okay, Pisces, you guys are too guarded. I don't know what this is about, vulnerable, because you're scared to be vulnerable. Okay, Pisces, you are too guarded. Like I'm seeing you not trusting people. I'm seeing you not trusting opportunities. I'm seeing you being scared I'm even hearing some of y'all are scared to love. You guys are scared to open up your heart. You're scared to accept. You're scared to receive. It's like you would rather give than receive. And December is highlighting that for you. I'm getting this is dealing with Saturn. Saturn has been like molding you and maturing you in such a way where you possibly went around this block a couple times where you got disappointed. When you try to open up, you got disappointed. When you try to make friends, you got disappointed. And it's like you're so used to getting disappointed to the point where you don't trust what's being given to you anymore. So it's like it's pulling teeth and nail just to get you out of your comfort zone or to get to know you as a person. Some of y'all got resting bee face. Like you guys are now unapproachable, Pisces. I know you guys are like the dreamer. You guys have a soft spot, but like at the same time, you know, you went through some things. I understand, but December, you need to like open up a little bit more, Pisces. Mm-hmm. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's not a bad thing. Okay, let's see what you do. Karmic partner. Yikes. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I understand why you're very resistant to open up. Because you guys were dealing with karmic partners. Yes, you were. Oh, oh, Pisces. Oh. Okay, so this is how we're ending off the video. This is how we're ending off the live. That's crazy. Okay, why am I hearing if I had one wish? Okay, okay. Okay, Pisces, I get it. I think I get it. I understand. I understand. I was about to jump in your case, but I understand. But still, not in this situation, but like in other situations, you can be receptive. But like, hold on. Let me before I jump the gun, let me just pull some more cards. Oh no, that's too many cards. These are my confessions. Okay, now I'm channeling all these R&B songs. Lord, there's a confession coming. Destiny swapping. Copycat, I want to swap lives. What? That's too many cards. Okay, and then we got the counselor. Ooh. Okay, did some of y'all go to counseling or therapy? And that's why you like your mindset regarding connections have shifted. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a highlight on connections, maybe friendships. I'm channeling another song. I'm hearing it's called Chains and Whips by The Clips and Kendrick Lamar. It's Kendrick's line. He basically says, therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give an F. I don't want to say the word, but it's like you guys had to learn the hard way what it means to have a reciprocated connection, a healthy connection at that. So it's like you're learning to open up, but you're also realizing that you don't care. Like you don't care about how people view you or how people perceive you. So it's like reaching a healthy level of vulnerability, but at the same time knowing what your boundaries are and your limits. Okay, but let me get into the to the point. December, you're gonna receive some type of an apology, and it's from someone who you had a very unhealthy connection with. This could be a lover, this could or like an ex, this could be an ex-friend, this could be someone you don't want to deal with overall. But I'm seeing a confession heading your way. You just don't know how to take it. It's like, do I take this apology? Do I accept you back? Do I believe that you change or that you're being sincere? Like you're really questioning someone's intentions here. And honestly, do that, Pisces. Like question their sincerity because some people just be coming back because they realize what they lost or they want to see if they still have power over you, you know? Now, I would say Whoever this is, they were jealous of you in some actually no, not jealous, envious. There's a difference between jealousy and envy. Envy, meaning they wanted your lifestyle in some way, or they were envious of your capabilities, your talents, how you look. And the thing is, I'm seeing Pisces, you changed a lot. Like you went through a glow up. It's not even physical, it was more of a spiritual and emotional glow up. You're very mature now. You have your goals in check. You're very much, what's that word? I'm hearing tunnel vision. Like you're very focused right now. And just having somebody gain your attention is an honor because you don't give out your energy like that so often anymore. So for someone to gain your attention or to even be nurtured by you is a blessing. So Pisces, you are a blessing. Your love is a blessing and it should not be taken for granted. Now I do see this karmic partner trying to make their way back in. There's an apology here. They might confess that they were envious about you this whole time. Like they wanted your life. They wanted to be you. That's kind of weird. And I see you being resistant with receiving this apology. Here's the thing, Pisces. If you want to forgive them, that's totally up to you. But here's the thing, you don't have to take them back. That's the funny thing about this. You can forgive, but still not let them back in. You don't have to forgive and you can block them completely. It's totally up to you. But just know this is heading your way. You could be receiving roses or a gift. Now, I would say how you end up dealing with the situation is going to show you how much you have progressed in your healing journey. And you're going to realize, wow, I was a good investment. Going to that counselor, that therapist was a good investment. Investing in my mental health, my self care was a good investment. What used to trigger you will no longer trigger you anymore. And that's what's going to happen in December. You're going to realize the things that used to trigger the hell out of you no longer has any power over you because you're resistant, you're strong, you are stable. Wow, Pisces. Okay. Wow. So you learned your lesson. Oh damn. So Saturn really taught you a thing or two. Anything else for Pisces? There's so many cards. Besides that, we got success. So I see success being highlighted for you in December. I'm also getting, if it's not counseling, whatever you've been investing in will come to fruition. I'm seeing success in that. So this could be with your career. This could be, I'm seeing a house. For somebody else, a house or like a big purchase. It could be a car. Flowers, happiness. And then we have great happiness. So I see you being really happy with this success. I'm seeing a plan following through, falling through. Okay. We also have pay attention to your health and also the most difficult part of a situation is over. So you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the rainbow after the storm, which is honestly a good feeling. Now, for some of y'all, if you've been dealing with a health issue, I'm seeing that being resolved, like you getting over the hardest part. I'm seeing you recovering. I keep seeing like hospital, doctor's visit. And to a certain extent, Pisces, you do represent health, specifically mental health. While Virgo, your sister sign, represents physical, the body. So I do see some type of mental or physical ailment being resolved or like you recovering from it. So that's good news. I like that. Now I'm gonna give y'all some final advice. Okay, we got rose quartz. Let your rose color heart lead the way. So your advice for December is to still lead with compassion. Like you don't have to be cold hearted. You don't have to be rude or trying to make a point. I think what this is saying is learn, I guess, apply what you learned. regarding this lesson. This could be from therapy, what you learned from therapy, or this could be what you learned by pursuing your spiritual growth or your healing journey. What did you learn? How did you grow? And how can you apply that to this situation coming up? The way you approach the situation with maturity and with compassion is really going to show how much you've grown as a person. You don't have to repeat mistakes. You don't got to repeat a cycle, but you can release something with love. So, with that being said, Pisces, I hope that resonated, and I'll see y'all soon. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Okay, guys, so we ended off the reading with all the signs. I hope I gave y'all some clarity, maybe a few giggles. But besides that, thank you so much for everyone who joined the live and who will be watching this in the future. And I'll see y'all later.